Hi YouTube, Mr. Livery here. We have an MD11 in front of us here today. Fedex, flight number 1401, heading off to, going to Dallas Fort Worth today, leaving Memphis, where we're at currently. First Friday night ops of the year 2019. Cool. So we're getting our MD11 loaded up. We'll be jumping on board fairly soon and making our way down to the old DFW in Texas. Let's jump on board. Okay, doors coming up. We'll start to run the IRS. And run a few tests.
Engine 1, fire. Engine 2, fire. Engine 3, fire. Engine 1, fire.
Get some lights up.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Air test running.
Brakes. Full lap. Flat. Brakes.
Cool. Test pretty much complete. Let's have a chat to Memphis on, well, this is the ATIS first, 127.75. That one's timed out. Let's go to tower 1197. That connected well. Let's just hear this out. Calendar tech status. It is Memphis information Yankee. 300 at 11 knots, gusting 16. Seven miles visibility. Cloud at 1400.
Good evening, Delta 705 with you on
6
an 8 mile
degrees
mile.
Celsius, and also
Delta 705 Memphis
2993.
Tower, wind 300 at 11, gusting 16, runway 36 right, clear to land.
Running 36
36 right,
left
clear to
and
land,
set up.
Delta 705.
And 27. Alrighty, let's jump into our aligning IRS. Initialize. We're going from KMEM down to KDFW. Check that out. Asa, Little Rock, Meow, and Few is correct. And where's our alternate? Dallas Love, of course. Flight number FTX 1401. Cruising at flight level 360. Index is 80. Block fuel today should be 49.1. Actually have. Okay, flaps 22 for the takeoff as usual for Fedex. And I got flex temp of 61. Slope 0 and wind was 11. Temperature, write that down didn't we? 6 degrees Celsius. Okay, the B2 is 162 and the V climb is 245. That is set. And I'll be packs on for takeoff. Let's grab a clearance.
Tower Canadian Express 267 is with you with information Yankee default scenery ready for clearance to 100.
Canadian Express 267 Memphis Tower, you are cleared to the Dallas Fort Worth International Airport. Get the Charlotte Airport departure and SWAT transition as filed. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency actually departure is 124.15 and squawk 0712.
So we'll look at a departure route.
It was glad to forward via the children
Top boundary 5.
transition. Initially 5,360 minutes after departure. Departure is 124.15. And squawk 0712 Canadian Express 267.
Canadian Express 267, readback is correct. Push and start at your discretion. You can expect runway 36 left for departure. Call when you're ready to taxi.
You can expect for departure, push and start on my discretion. I'll clear when ready for taxi. Canadian Express 267.
American 2498, runway center, line up and wait. Delta 705, taxi to the terminal via Lima, Juliet, and cross 36 center.
Lima Juliet, cleared across the center side, Delta 705.
Perfect.
We got 3498, line up and wait, center.
Memphis Tower, Fedex 1401, requesting clearance to DFW.
Sorry, was that FedEx 1401 calling Memphis Tower?
1401 FM.
And FedEx 1401, I assume you're looking to pick up your IFR clearance to Fort Worth?
That's correct, FedEx 1401.
1401, roger, clearance on request, standby. Delta, sorry, American 28, wind 300 at 11, gusting 16, fly runway heading, runway 36 center, clear for takeoff. Runway heading, clear for takeoff, American 2498.
Okay then, just received a PDC. There it goes. Pre-departure clearance.
American 2498, contact departure, we'll see you.
MD11, transponder 0707. That's set. But shield for departure, etc. Runway 27 up to 5,000. 360 is final level. Departure frequency is 12415. And that's a PDC. Okay, we're going to go ahead and close the arm doors. Have taxi on the PDF. APU is running. APU will go on the bleed now. And we'll disconnect. Yep, we can disconnect the ground power and air. And altimeter is 2993 set. Let's run a check. Aircraft log is reviewed. Fuel quantity. So 49.1, exactly where we want it. Yep. Oxygen has been checked. RS is aligned. Altimeter is set. Status page. Status page looks great. We need to close some doors. And they're going. Cabin door. All doors armed. The FTR is off with the engines off and the auto brake is off. Right, for takeoff, we're using flap 22. That's set. TO is set. Push it out of discretion. Radar is checked and off. Custom forms not required. Auxiliary pump is on. Takeoff data. Okay, the takeoff data V1 at 138, rotating at 153. We haven't put in the runway yet, so I'll do that now. So runway 27. We're cleared out by the Childer 4. Okay, Childer 4 with the Aswa, I think it is. Yes, it is. Inserted. And to confirm those V speeds with the 0 and I think it's only a 5 knot cross. There we go. 153 rotation and 162 on the V2. VCL is still the same. Okay, briefing. You're pushing out nose to the right hand side, out of the feeder ramp onto Charlie, probably via Victor all the way to Victor 2 or Victor 1, entering runway 27. We have 8,900 meters of runway. We did have a 61 D rate, we're actually going to reduce that now to 45. Change some of the V speeds, particularly the V2. Rotation at 150. Should get airborne somewhere around Sierra and then make our way out. 3-engine aircraft. Safety speed today is 80 knots as usual. If we do any issues, we'll come to a stop.
Memphis Tower is just 631, gate off, Alpha 27, information Yankee, IFR to Dallas Fort Worth.
Throttle's right there.
WestJet 631, Memphis Tower, you're approved the Dallas Fort Worth International Airport, go Charlie for departure, and SWAT transition list filed. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 30010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.15, squawk 0740.
Below the V1, we can
stop
for an emergency
filed 5,000 initial.
Steer on the runway, full braking.
After 12415, squawk 0740, WestJet 631.
WestJet 631, readback is correct. Push and start at your discretion. You can expect runway 36 left for departure. Memphis altimeter 2993. Call when you're ready to
taxi. Issues after the V1, we'll be
start my discretion. 36 left, 2993, WestJet 631.
Probably a left-hand turn onto the runway 36s. Get a right-hand turn, 36s. See if there's nothing else to address, we'll continue with the checklist. Okay, parking brake is set, windows, doors are closed and locked, beacon can go on. And it is. Ignition sets alpha. And we're ready for the push. And there it is. DR's not required, it's only 6 degrees. There's no ice on the runway. Nose will be to the right.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Go. Transponder's code is set. I'll turn it on Tara.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
Thank you, ground. We're also ready. Give us the clearance on it. Push. Just for interest's sake, we don't have any supernumeraries today, so it's just us two.
Locking gear.
Time 54. We're going to push pretty much as soon as we can.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Parking brake is released.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
GSX doesn't really like Memphis. It's been acting strange all day. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the packs. Packs are off, air is off, and we can start. We will start with number 3 first. 3 sets run.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brake set. There's 20, number 3 set on.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Thank you for the ground. You can disconnect. We'll see you on the left. And we'll start number 1. Number 1 starting.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
And the 1 sets are on. And system set to auto. And with that, we'll take number 2. Set number 2 on. Stuck flap 22. Start checklist. Anti-ice. Cannot wait, it's all good. APU is now off. Electrical panels are black, hydraulic. Automatic, air is automatic. Before takeoff, flaps 22 is set. Spoilers around. Flight controls. Yep. Flight controls. That is good to the right. That is good to the left.
Memphis Tower, Air Canada 1644, ready to taxi, runway 36 left.
And go to the right.
Air Canada 1644, runway
Forward.
36 left, taxi via
And
November Mike 1.
November Mike 1 for Air Canada 1644.
And spoilers. Spoilers around. Flight controls checked. Okay, trim is set 00 and we have 8.4. Nose up. Briefing is complete, seatbelts and harnesses are secure. V-speeds are checked, EAD is set, radar, FCP and lights. We are ready to taxi. Tower Fedex 1401 is ready for taxi. Information Yankee.
FedEx 1401, runway 27, taxi via Sierra Victor.
Via Sierra and Victor, runway 27, FedEx 1401.
FedEx 1401, Squawk Mike Charlie, please.
On mode C, 1401, thanks.
Tower West just 631, push is start complete on November facing south.
Push 631, runway 36 left, taxi via November Mike 1.
36 taxi November Mike 1, West just 631.
And additionally, if you want to be a little bit easier on your eyes, you can follow the Air Canada 737 ahead.
We'll go, thank you.
Tower Canadian Express 267 is pushed back and ready for taxi.
Express 267, runway 36 left, taxi via November Mike 1, wait for the WestJet 73 to pass.
November Mike 1 for 36 left, and we'll wait and follow the WestJet 73. Thanks a lot, Canadian Express 267.
You know what, Canadian Express 276, looks like he's going to be, oh, never mind. Disregard.
Roger that.
Okay, that's 5,000 on the MCP. Taxi light's good. Got TA. Signs are supernumerary, it's fine, it's in the auto. Auto brake is TO. And we have a green box.
Okay, 1604, wind 290 at 6. On a Beale, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff, and traffic on a 9-mile final on the opposite runway.
Okay, just want to double check out for Canada 1644.
Sorry, Canada 1644 seconds?
I heard 1604, I heard 1604, I'm not sure if that was for 1644.
Hey, sorry, Canada 16, wind 290 at 6, RNAV Beale, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff, traffic on a 10-mile final on the parallel.
Okay, roger, note the traffic and clear for takeoff, 36 left for Canada 1644.
And Air Canada 1644 and all other aircraft, just be advised, Memphis departure is now offline, and it will be on 125.8 now.
Okay, over to 125.8 for Canada 1644.
UPS 8070, Memphis Tower, wind 290 at 6, runway 36 right, clear to land. And Fedex 1401, when you get to 27, you can line up and wait.
Upweights on 27, Fedex 1401. Okay, we're cleared to line up. Checklist. And we V-speed 0D radar FCP and lights. Lights are the last left. Go ahead and extend them.
Air Canada 24, contact departure. It was good to, repay the favor. Have a good one.
Sounds good. Over to departures, 125.8. Have a good one. Take care.
WestJet 631, runway 36 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 36 left, WestJet 631.
Take the whole length.
WestJet 631, wind 290 at 6, RNFBO, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff.
RNFBO, clear for takeoff, 36 left, 631.
There it is, runway
Okay,
27.
Express 267, after the departing aircraft, runway 36 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait after the departing aircraft, Helix 567.
UPS 8070 Heavy, welcome to Memphis, vacate right when able. WestJet 631, contact departure 125.8, we'll see you.
25-8, thanks for the service, good night.
And FedEx 1401 Heavy will be about a minute before I can send you off.
Thanks, 1401 Heavy, thanks. Parking brake set.
FedEx 8070 Heavy, taxi to the UPS ramp via Yankee.
Alright, do the UPS ramp here again.
FedEx 1401, wind 290 at 6, live runway heading runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, runway 27, clear for takeoff, FedEx 1401. Okay, we have auto flight set. Thrust increasing, 50%, toker set. Take off first.
Thrust set. 80 knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
FedEx 1401, contact departure 125.8, we'll see you.
Go departure 125.8, FedEx 1401.
Canadian Express 267, you can expect about 8.
Memphis departure, FedEx 1401, climb 5,000 out of 3,000.
FedEx 1401, Memphis departure, radar contact. Maintain 7,000, do not exceed 210 knots.
210 knots, 7,000, FedEx 1401. Flap retracts.
Flaps up.
Auto flight.
Auto flight.
FedEx 1401, turn right heading 290.
Heading 290, FedEx 1401. $290 set.
FedEx 348, should have maintained 6,000.
6,000, FedEx 348.
WestJet 631, contact Memphis Center 133.65. 3365, WestJet 631, good night.
Go to what was your
Take off.
3,000 or 6,000?
FedEx 348, descend 6,000.
Gonna go up and off.
fly heading
Flaps
060.
are retracted, but the sights are still out. Spoiler is disarmed. All the brakes off. Flap takeoff selector is 15. EAD is checked. Takeoff checklist
FedEx
complete. Waiting on
1401,
the
climb
select.
6,000.
Climb 16,000. FedEx 1401. Sets.
Canadian Express 867 is with you passing through 3,200 to 5,000.
Good nose up like that. Rocket ship. Sights are still out. Blasting away. 210 knots. Full speed on plane.
Departure. Canadian Express 267 is with you passing closer to 300 to 5.
Canadian Express 267, climb maintain 16,000.
Climb maintain 16,000, Canadian Express 267.
FedEx 1401, turn left direct to Peacock to departure.
Left direct Peacock and resume the departure. FedEx 1401, just checking we're still at 210 knots.
FedEx 1401, normal speed.
Normal speed, FedEx 1401, thanks. FMS speed set. And we're to Peacock. Nav set.
FedEx 1401, contact center 133.65.
133.65, FedEx 1401.
FedEx 348, descend 3,000.
3.65, switched, flaps, and sights
Flaps retract.
check.
American 1552, contact Memphis approach 125.8.
Set.
125.8, thank you very much for your services, sir. You have a great evening, American 1552. See ya. Delta 2131, contact Memphis approach 125.8 tonight. Memphis 5.8, since you've been online, how's the 2131?
Memphis Center, FedEx 1401, leaving 15 for 16,000.
FedEx 1401, maintain, flight level 360.
Up level 360, FedEx 1401. Level 360 set and profile. After takeoff checks are complete. Cool, you're away.
Memphis, sir. Canadian Express 2670 is with you passing 12.6416,000.
Canadian Express 267, Memphis Center. Good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb trains level 360, Canadian Express 267.
Fedex 1401, turn left heading 210. This will be vectors around traffic that's slower up ahead, so I can keep climbing.
Heading 210, FedEx 1401.
Fedex 1401, turn right heading 250.
250, FedEx 1401.
FedEx 1401 cleared direct you. Actually, direct me out, please. Direct me out for FedEx 14.
Direct to meow, FedEx 1401. Meow. Nav select. So past Little Rock, Arkansas without stopping. We're up to meow. Meow.
Altitude.
Cruise is requested.
That's us right there. I like how we get a shortcut because we're faster.
FedEx 1401, same lot number.
FedEx 1401, make decimal 83.
FedEx 1401 reduced to Mach decimal 80. I need a few more miles in trail.
Good. Make decimal 80, FedEx 1401. Performance, isn't it?
Restricted 325.
See how the descent looks like. Fuel policy 300. Top in the forecast. Okay, descent forecast will do 280, 210, 14. 33331.
Memphis Center, good evening, American 727. With you at flight level 350.
American 727, Memphis Center, good evening.
And good evening, Memphis Center, Delta 1124, with you at flight level 290.
Delta 1124, Memphis Center, roger. Westjet 631, max forward speed,
Wind's
facing
come.
forward.
Again, Westjet.
Maintain max forward speed.
9 degrees C.
Max forward speed, Westjet 631, we're going at Mach 773 right now, speeding up to Mach 81.
That's all it. Let's grab that arrival route. Yeah, BRDJE, Bridge 3. Transition. A few transition. Set. Drop the discontinuity there. Meow few proud. Leather. Army. Seaver. Brody. Covey. Lemon. Pithy. Stones. Rocks. Jekyll. We'll need the ATIS to go any further than that. As for DFW,
American 727, descend via Hobart 3, landing north.
12377.
2995.
Descend via the Hobart 3, Memphis landing north, altimeter 2995, American 727.
Let's have a squeeze.
Information Foxtrot. 01530. Webcom. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 2000. Temperature 9. 2.91. Altimeter 3002. Visual approach is in use. Landing runways 31 right, 35 right, 35 left, and 36 left. Departure runways 35 left, 36 right, and 31 left. Notices to end. Local traffic expect 35 right walk mode C on the taxiways and runways. Contact departure with your color advised on initial contact. You'll have information Foxtrot. Fort Worth International Airport Avis Information Foxtrot. 01530. Webcom. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 2000. Temperature
44.
2.91. Visual approach is in use. Landing runways 31 right, 35 clear left, and 36 left. Departure runways 35 left, 36 right, and 31 left. Notices to end. Local traffic expect 35 right walk road C on the taxiways and runways. Contact departure with your color advised on initial contact. You'll have information Foxtrot.
Thank you.
Ellis-Fort West International Airport is
Delta 1124 to
5 feet low. Lifecam. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 2000.
Send me over to arrive for Delta 1124.
Cool, descent is it's not too proud. Landing north.
Center, just check for Delta 1124. You said they're doing north ops.
Delta 1124,
affirmative, north slow. Alright, copy, thank you.
Just make sure I roll those restrictions in. Army. Level 240, cool. 200 at Cedar. Stones at 11 and 250.
Memphis Center, United 1444 is with you, flight level 360.
220, sorry.
United 1444, Memphis Center, Russia.
Siva, Brody at 17 at 280. There it is. Covey, low 17.
FedEx 1401, flight heading 320, short vectors for station.
Heading 320, FedEx 1401.
In the center, it's FedEx 855 with you, out of 24,000. Planning for Holbrook at 13,000.
25 right of way. We're going up to the east air freight.
865 passing center running. That's jet 631, contact full enter 135, 145, right?
Take 35 right.
Jet 631, Fort Worth 134,
Roll through to Quebec 3, up
135,
Quebec,
45,
and then up November.
13545, West Jet 631, good night.
We're doing 3 and 1 rights as well for landing, so that'll be even better. Just vacate straight off our path to the right, straight into the air freight.
FedEx 1401, recleared direct meow. Thanks for the help.
Direct to meow, FedEx 1401. Nav set. Meow, meow.
FedEx 855 heavy contact approach 12520. 4125.8 for FedEx 855 heavy. Thanks, sir. Thanks. FedEx 1401 contact Fort Worth 135.45 tonight.
125.45, the next 1401. $35, not 40, 25. Fort Worth Center, FedEx 1401 at flight level 360 at Meow.
I'm sorry, who is checking in again?
That's FedEx 1401, flight level 360. Meow.
FedEx 1401 course center, Roger. Did Memphis give you a turn back on course?
Yep, we're direct to Meow, over at Meow now.
FedEx 1401, Roger, and maintain Mach 76 for the last.
Back decimal 76, FedEx 1401.
Canada 1644, Fox discretion, descend and maintain level 240.
Descend maintain level 40 for Canada 1644.
FedEx 1401, present speed or better is fine. Advise what that speed was.
1401 over at speed 255 knots, IS.
FedEx 1401, Roger, what Mach number is that?
Show Mach decimal 77.
FedEx 1401, Roger, maintain 78 or less. Mach 78 or less.
Mach decimal 78 or less, FedEx 1401.
For what's answer Canadian Express 267 with you in the cruise flight level 360.
Canadian Express 267, 47, Roger, maintain Mach 0.76 for the last 2 points.
Mach decimal 76 or less, Canadian Express 267.
Yeah, that looks reasonable. Let's put the charts for 3-1 right and 3-5 right. Go around the procedure there. So the missed approach is climbing right hand turn 3,000 feet on heading 125 and radial 084 to Soldo TCT and hold there. Basically full U-turn. fuel. Category C, it's 1,000 feet minimums. I think that's RA. 1583 on the Barrow. There's 1,000 feet set. Inbound course 311 and frequency 110.9. And there's the other runway. It's 200 feet minimums. And this approach is quite similar actually, 3,000 feet. Heading 090 past Cowboy and to Person.
Delta 370, connect Kansas City Center 135.72, call on 60. 2572, Delta 370. Last jet 631, positive discretion, descend and maintain 12.240.
Positive discretion to 240, Westjet 631, currently showing about 68 miles top drop.
Yeah, that's fine. Just when you get there, that's on 240.
Roger.
Okay, the range check altimeters will be 3004. Write that down. Check that mode to standby. Is already on, seatbelts are on, signs are supernumerary in there, so it's all auto. Lights set currently, status page. Is entirely blank.
Air Canada 1664 to send you the Bridge 3 arrival DFW. DFW 73.
Roger, to send you the Bridge 3 departure, arrival for 644.
Fedex 1401, pause discretion, descend or maintain level 240.
Oh, discretion down to flight level 240, Fedex 1401. set. That gets us down to Army.
Indian Express 267 upon discretion, descend or maintain level 240.
Flight level 240, pause discretion, Indian Express 267.
I'm sorry, who's checking on?
Down we go. Down, down. The prices are down.
Where are you on an attack, please? Westjet 601, descend via the bridge for your arrival, DSW altimeter 3004.
Bridge 3, altimeter 3004, Westjet 631.
FedEx 1401, descend via bridge for your arrival, DSW altimeter 3004.
DFW altimeter 3004 via the bridge to arrival, FedEx 1401. 3004 is set. What's our bottom altitude? 11. $11,000 is set. 3004. And that's set.
Canada 1644, contact regional approach on standby. We're changing frequencies right now. Canada 1644, could be 1250, 25 for pressure. 24, thanks for your patience.
2502 for Canada 1644, thanks a lot.
Canadian Express 267, you're setting maintain correction, descend via the bridge to your DSW altimeter 3004.
Descend via the bridge 3, arrival 1, 3002, altimeter, Canadian Express 20, correction 267.
Westjet 601, be on the arrival, 79 to get back here and contact regional approach 125.0.
25.02, Westjet 631, good night.
FedEx 1401, disregard. FedEx 1401, descend via bridge 3, arrival DSW altimeter 3004. 201 County Regional Approach 135.02, select XAL.
125.025, Fedex 1401. Cut off the start of my call sign, so I'm just making, yep, give them a chance to recall us. We're good. Information is Foxtrot. Regional approach, Fedex 1401, information Foxtrot, descending it with the 311.
FedEx 1401, regional approach, 35 right.
35 right, FedEx 1401. Right, cool.
American 2114, maintain 6000.
Maintain 6,000. Going mission.
Right is set.
Regional approach, American 1110. I don't know if this is the correct frequency to be on, but we're requesting Africa range 2.1.
American 1110, contact DFW Howler on 124.15.
124.15, American 1011.
Approach envoy 3074 with you at a 14.5 on the winding 4 arrival.
Envoy 3784, corrected visual 35 left.
We'll expect visual 35 left, envoy 3074, thanks.
Next 2114, turn right hand 330, intercept 35 left localizer. Yield will be at your, let's call it 1 to 2 o'clock, 15 miles before inside.
Alright, 330, still localizer, and we'll report with tonight, 21.
There's Kobe.
What Spencer Canadian Express 267 is with you descending on the bridge street.
After gas calling, unreadable.
Spencer Canadian Express 267 with you descending on the bridge street.
Canadian Express 267, regional press, good evening, back down left, or correction, visual 35 right.
Expecting visual 35 right, 267.
American at 1644, just making 5,000.
This is maintain 5,000, American 1644.
Right, can come back down to 200. That is set.
Altitude.
Check. Approach briefing is completed, altimeters are set, minimums are set, and radios are checked. Approach checklist complete. Find the flat 50, the VREF is 150, check. There goes Kobe.
Control 114, still in the UK.
American 2114, please visual press, runway 1, our correction 3 south left.
Brakes minimum.
For the visual, 35 on next around.
Quebec heading on Quebec 3 and straight on onto Quebec and right hand turn onto either Papa or Novella. Slightly dragged though, it hasn't even come back to idle power yet, so...
American 1298, regional approach to altitude.
Dallas departure. American 198 with you, that's 3000.
American 498, 1298, regional departure, right there, contact, on maintaining 17000, proceed direct to Canada.
Pop some lights out.
Climb to 17000, proceed direct to Canada. American 1298.
Correct is correct.
Say that again.
American 1298, climb maintain 17000, contact Fort Worth Center 126.32. Air Canada 1644, turn right, heading 090, system maintain 5000, CO3 o'clock, 15 miles at north side.
G'day.
You turn right heading 090 and maintain 5000 for Air Canada 1644.
American 114, contact tower 124.15, sorry. At a 1644, back on that, turn right heading 270 immediately, that's my test.
Alright, right heading 270 for Air Canada 1644.
WestJet 631, descend making 5000.
5000, WestJet 631.
Envoy 3784, reduce speed 190.
Reduce speed 190 on 174.
Traffic.
Cool.
Air Canada 1644, continue right turn heading 330, intercept 35 right close target.
Okay, continue heading 300, continue to the 35 right localizer Air Canada 1644.
330, sir. 330.
330 for Air Canada 1644.
Altitude.
That's okay.
Envoy 3784, turn right heading 330, intercept the 35 left localizer field will be at your cost 5 miles on the intercept.
220 knots and full laps.
Right 330, intercept 35 left localizer.
That's extended.
We'll only have the field envoy 3784.
Sacks extend.
Regional approach speed is kind of 5 vertical.
Yeah, West 674 Echo, regional approach. Everybody, please run back for Echo, currently at the National.
Flat 15.
I'm sorry, where are you at? Michigan. November 275, Throwback, now that runway 36, ActiveSky Alpha, maintaining altimeter 3005. I expect runway 33 and negative 5 for Echo. Verify for Echo, runway 36, ActiveSky Alpha, maintaining altimeter 3005, give us DFR, you don't need a clearance.
Regional approach here, Canada 1644 has the field in sight.
Yeah, 1644, please visual press 35 right, maintain 170 knots for greater, top 5 mile final.
Okay, we have visual 35 right approach, maintain 170 or greater for Canada 1644.
Number 54, go stand by on the reback, I'll get you in a second. WestJet 631 traffic is at your 4 o'clock, 5 miles, Air Canada 3 on 35 right, report site.
Sorry, WestJet 631.
WestJet 631, follow the traffic, please visual press runway 35 right.
Follow the traffic, clear visual 35 right, WestJet 631.
Site 1401, this is making 5,000 expect.
Delta 5000, Fedex 1401.
Canadian Express 267, this is making 5,000.
5,000, Canadian Express 267.
Envoy 3784 making 6,000.
We're at 6,000, Envoy 3784.
Just making sure, Canada 1644, contact tower on 12415 today.
2415 for Canada 1644.
WestJet 3, one traffic is at your 4 o'clock now, 6,000 E145, return back.
Looking, WestJet 631.
Number 54 Echo, go ahead. 54 Echo, runway 36 Red Alpha. 54 Echo, 5 short 36. Low to 54 Echo.
And departure, good evening, American 510 with you climbing 1,700.
American 510, regional departure, radar contact on making 17,000, 56 channel.
One 7,000, just to confirm it's Turkana. Alright, 17,000 Hannah, America.
X1401, reading 190.
As again, full into one.
FedEx 1401, reduce speed 190.
Speed 190, Fedex 1401.
Canadian Express 267, reduce speed 190.
190, Canadian Express 267.
Aircraft,
190,
go ahead.
Yeah, approach Envoy 3784, we intercepted below Plaza.
Envoy 3784, you got the field inside. We do.
Runway 13, 42, visual approach, runway 35 left, I'm maintaining 170 knots, and 5 knots final.
Clear visual 5 left, and we'll maintain 170 or greater on the way 374.
Westjet 631, traffic is 95 across E145, final 35 left.
Traffic 5, Westjet 631.
Westjet 631, roger, please visual approach, runway 35 right, maintaining 170 knots, no greater, and 5 knots final.
Clear visual 35 right, 170 greater to 5 mile final, Westjet 631.
Fedex 1401, turn right heading 270 traffic, it will be at your 3 o'clock, 5 miles, final, 35 right, 73.
Heading 270, cover the traffic, FedEx 1401, flaps 28.
Flaps 28.
Regional departure Southwest 7041 is at a 6 for 10,000.
X7041, regional departure radar contact traffic, 1 o'clock, 6,000, climbing 737.
We had him in sight.
Alpha 741, maintain visual separation, climbing 177.
17,000 unrestricted, 7041.
Confirm.
1 Southwest 7041.
No, Skyway 5980, welcome, expect visual approach runway 35 left. Verify for Echo, wind, calm, runway 36, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, fire for Echo. Can I get a call?
You can make left downwind departure. Runway 3784, if you're not already, contact tower 124.15.
Lieutenant Tower 3784.
Westjet 631, contact tower 124.15.
2415, Westjet 631, connect.
Altitude.
American 510, contact forward center now 26.32, good day.
Center 2632, American 5, taking it.
Alpha 7041, clear direct rabbit.
Direct to Rabbit, Alpha 7041.
Alpha 7041, contact forward center 26.32, good day.
2632, good night.
X1301, 030, re-intercept, 35 right localizer, or the field in sight.
030, localizer 35 right, FedEx 1401.
Mayday Express 267, turn right lane 270, reduce speed 170.
Heading 270, reduce speed 170, Canadian Express 267.
Confirm heading 270.
Spelling 270, 267.
Land armed.
Thank you.
At 5,000 needs to come down.
Number 2754, Echo, stay on 2.
Localizers 5.
Check localizer. Speed breakers up.
5 for Echo, radar contact, cross 2341, maintain VFR.
2341, I'll maintain vehicle front circle.
Canadian Express 267, turn right heading 330, intercept the 35 right localizer. Traffic will be a heavy MD11 on your 12 o'clock, 10 miles, reporting time.
Okay, heading 350, set the 3-type localizer, as we'll work both traffic 367.
Yeah, with 5980, turn left lane 270 immediately.
Speed 170.
Sir, turn left main 270 immediately. You are flying out for departure.
And get out.
Express 267, that's got the MD11 traffic inside.
Yeah, Canadian Express 267, follow traffic, speed, visual approach, runway 35, right, maintain 190 now.
Up 35.
Okay, visual approach for 35 left and follow the traffic and maintain 190 knots, Canadian Express 267.
Verify 4 after fleet, DSW5 Bravo airspace.
Credit to the Bravo airspace, Vancouver.
Regional approach, hello, Canadian Express 472, you 51 descending via the bridge 3 arrival.
Canadian Express 472, regional approach, good evening, expect correction, the visual approach, 35 right.
Okay, plan the visual approach 35 right, Canadian Express 472, thank you.
Skyline 5980, turn right, heading 330, intercept 35 left, localizer, yield will be at your 12 o'clock, 2.1 in sight.
Regional departure, 168 Sierra Papa, 4,500 for 10,000.
Alright, 68 Sierra Papa, regional departure, radar contact, turn right heading 120.
Right to 120, 68 Sierra Papa.
Radio approach, good evening, Piper 82728, VFR request.
2500.
And it's 25, let's contact the tower.
Tower, you want Quebec 4, go to Quebec, Terminal Echo.
Western 631, taxi via Quebec 4, correction, taxi via Quebec Echo Lima, hold short runway, correction, cross runway 35 center, hold short runway 351.
Okay, Quebec, Echo Lima, cross center, short 35 left, just 631.
55, final for the approach, set, flaps 50.
Flaps 50.
DFW Tower, Fedex 1401, final 35 right.
FedEx 1401, DFW Tower, wind 210 at 6, runway 35 right, clear land.
35 right, close land, FedEx 1401. There's the other.
Jet speed 10.
Speed 155.
Clearance to Atlanta, as filed.
I'll take it.
Autopilot.
Airplane.
PMDG 1061, clearance on request number 3, standby. Standing by. American 101, contact departure, we'll see you. American 101, contact departure. American 101, contact departure. Air Canada 1644, cross runway 35 left, motorway. Taxi to ramp the Kilo.
500.
Cross 35 left, no delay, and keep a discretion.
500 stable.
Approaching minimum.
Delta 3 is 35, standby.
Glide slow.
Check. Correcting. Continue.
South Tower, Brickyard 3468, lane 44, short of Kilo, looking at taxi, Livery.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Spoilers deployed.
And BMW Tower Canadian expected to continue on the for 35 left, correction 35 right.
That was 6980 regional correction, DFW Tower, good afternoon. Wind 2106, runway 35 left clear land.
And your brakes.
80 knots.
Brickyard 3468, runway 35 left, taxi to Kilo.
35 left by Kilo for Brickyard 3468.
No, 36, already got 35 left.
Delta 306, traffic landing on the road, I'll be chin right after. SkyWest 5980, regional approach. Oh my god. DFW Tower, good afternoon. Wind 2106, runway 35 left, clear to land. I just realized Canadian Express 267, you were the one who first called up to land runway 35 right, clear land, wind 2106.
Good land 35 right, Canadian Express 267, thanks.
Oh. Forward tower ready, and ready to go 3.
American 1221, wind 2106, runway 36 right, clear to take off.
36 right, cleared or we'll take off. American 1221.
Spirit Wings 556, cleared to the Logan, correction, cleared to the Denver International Airport via the Logan 8 departure, Bulls transition, and then final. Via the SID departure 125.02, squawk 0574.
Make it easy, we'll do 3 transponder 0574 and request pushback for 556.
Try your discretion, advisory taxi.
Okay, coming up on... guessing that's Romeo 2 Echo Juliet. Then it'll be Zulu, and it'll be the next third one to the right.
American 1950, different target afternoon, clearance on request number 3. You are very, very quiet. Delta 306, wind 2106, runway 35, left, clear for takeoff, headway.
Headway, clear for takeoff, 35 left, Delta 306.
FedEx 14, Federal Express via Beck, Zulu, Papa, cross runway 31 right at Papa.
Just 31 right at Papa, Fedex 1401. Beautiful. You knew where I was going without me asking.
2283, holding short. Going short, runway 34 left. Correction 35.
Off landing, APU is on. Lights.
Thank you.
DFW Tower, Giant 1 Heavy, ready to taxi, 36 left.
10-2s are off.
Giant 1 Heavy,
Step
runway
positive 3.
36 left, taxi via Charlie.
Charlie 36 left. Giant 1 Heavy.
Charlie was a 3 set.
21 contact, departure.
Order departure, so 21, shut off.
Flaps and starts up and retracted, all the brakes are off, spoilers retracted, and is out of D10.
Tower just 631, holding short
All
35
the brakes are
left,
off,
for terminal
spoilers are off, and radar is off. Plan is complete.
1 second. West 631, cross runway 35 left at Echo Lima, taxi the ramp via Echo Lima, no delay on crossing the runway.
Okay, crossing 35 left, no delay, and Echo Lima to the apron, West 631.
2283, runway 35 left, sign up the lane.
Wait, 2283.
Delta 306, contact departure.
Switching departure, Delta 3060.
Canadian Express 227 vacated 35 right to the left on Livery.
Canadian Express 267, taxi vehicle back Echo Lima, cross runway 35 center, hold short runway 35 left.
Back Echo Lima, cross 35 center, hold short 35 left. Canadian Express 227.
Someone needs a mic. Someone needs a new mic, but Giant 1 Heavy ready for departure at 36 left.
Giant 1, wind 210 at 6, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 36 left, Giant 1 Heavy.
American 2283, clear for takeoff 35 left, wind 2106.
Roger. Takeoff.
Egypt Air 763, we cleared to the Denver International Airport via the Hudad 2 departure, Hudad transition as filed, climb via the SID departure, 5.02, squawk 0575.
Egypt Air 763, we're cleared to the Denver via the Hudad 2, Hudad transition then as filed, climb via SID, we did not catch the departure frequency nor the squawk code, if you could repeat that for us, Egypt Air 763.
125.020575.
Roger, departure on 125.02, squawking 0575 for Egypt Air 763.
Egypt Air 763, Egypt Air 763, is that correct? So push start your discretion, pass rate, you can expect only 3 for departure.
Roger, 36 left for departure, we'll call for taxi, Egypt Air 763, thank you.
Please correct.
7, Spirit Wings 556, looking at, ready taxi.
Wings 556, only 35 left, taxi via Kilo, Brickyard 3468, Atlantic runway only 35 left.
Monica Way 35 left, Brickyard 3468.
American 2283, contact departure.
Contact departure 2283.
via Kilo 556.
Tower American 135 and Firefox at 1 point.
Tower American 2283, what was that frequency? I didn't copy.
125.02. American 125, regional, DFW Tower, good evening, stand by for center request. American 125, stand by, clearance on request, break. EMJ 1061, you're cleared to the Atlanta Airport. The Fort 2 departure, Fort transition that is filed, climb via the SID, departure will be 125.
Okay, APU's on. APU's on the power and on the bleed. Shutting down at number 2, 3 and 1. APU's meant to be on the power, come on. And shutdown checks. IRS is off, emergency power is off, anti-ice is off. Windshield anti-ice is off. Ignition override is off. Emergency lights can go off. Teapot sign. Beacon. And the start levers are off. Status page. And we're all good. That's pretty cool. Right, go outside, disarm the doors. Stuff. Well, there we go, DFW, that MD11. Hope you enjoyed that flight. So I've been Musical Aviator. I shall see you guys next time. Catch you around. Remember to check out my Patreon. You can see the link to that on my channel page and in the links below.